Hey guys, it's Charlie, and this week's theme, as you probably already know, is competition. So today I'm going to be doing a sit down talky vlog video about whether or not competition can be a healthy or unhealthy thing. So in some ways competition in sports, in music, etc, can be really healthy because what you're doing is you're trying to show how good you are at something and prove to other people how good you are and prove to yourself how good or bad at something you are, and that can be okay because you're very critical and very determined to be good at something, and that's really cool. But at the same time, when you are driven by success, sometimes when you have a downfall it can be really damaging to your self-esteem. But also competition is kind of a thing in YouTube as well, where YouTubers try to go out of their way to try and get more views and more subscribers than other YouTubers, which can be really damaging because you're putting your self-worth on a number scale, and that shouldn't be a thing. That really shouldn't happen, and it can be quite dangerous to obsess over numbers and competing with other people, because at the end of the day you're going to feel more self-conscious, you're going to put yourself down compared to somebody else, and comparing or competing yourself with somebody else is really damaging. And I think that needs to be said a bit more and across YouTube, that there is no competition in YouTube. Every individual YouTuber is like uncomparable. There is no way of saying which YouTuber is better than another because there are so many different YouTubers who do things in so many different ways that it's hard to compare to something that's completely different. But not just in YouTube, but in real life, I guess there's that competition with grades and school exams that is also can be a good thing but also damaging, because it drives you for success, it drives you for motivation to say, I want to be better at this and this, but again, if you're putting yourself above others, then that's a really bad thing as well. Like, you can't put yourself above others because you are better at one thing. So maybe if you're better at, say, science than another student and you're trying to compete, then you're just putting your grade as a way of measuring self-worth, and I think that's really important to separate their achievements from the person. So I know it's human nature to kind of compare and think, oh, they're better than me, but you shouldn't make it a competition. People are completely different in so many ways, and there is no way that you can be a better person than somebody else, but that doesn't mean you are worth more than them. Everybody should have an equal worth. So yeah, sometimes competition can be healthy in terms of motivating you and driving you to be successful, but at the same time it can also be kind of damaging and dangerous, as you are comparing yourself to another person and judging your worth based on somebody else's achievements. But anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the idea of competition, and with that said, I'll see you next week. Bye!